Welcome back, everyone. Sheepdog Smokey here, and the Huffington Post is lying to you again. You see, the headline here contends that Laura Ingraham defends or promotes a white supremacist. If you actually read the article, you'll notice that it was in response to a white supremacist, Paul Nehlen, and others have been removed from social media platforms. Now, when looking at this is exactly how the liberal media plays everything. When Alex Jones was banned from Twitter, they crowed because it was hate speech. But when one of them has a tweet simply made or marked sensitive, they cry about censorship. This is just par for the course, honestly. I watch Laura regularly, and Laura does not and has never promoted a white supremacist. Like Tucker, like Hannity, like the rest of them. She promotes the First Amendment. And that's what the liberals cannot stand. They're not able to censor at will anyone for any reason at any time without explanation and without anyone getting upset. I myself have been banned from Twitter, although it was a temporary ban, because I called someone a snowflake when they went on an unhinged rant, or when I called them out for their lies and proved that what they were saying was a lie. And nothing is being done. But this, honestly, is just another example of how liberals just don't understand the world they live in. You see, they've demanded Chick-fil-A be boycotted, and Chick-fil-A's profits go up. They demanded Chick-fil-A be removed from a college campus in San Antonio, Texas, and the college said no. They've been removed from a San Antonio airport, although now Texas law states that cannot be done, although I really would like Chick-fil-A to respond by saying, "We thank the Texas legislature for protecting the First Amendment rights of all Americans and all American companies. However, we choose to no longer associate with an airport run by people who are so blatantly anti-Christian." Put it out there and make it very obvious that the people running the San Antonio airport are bigots and that you're not going to work with them. You're not going to allow them to profit off of your work. I personally wish they had closed up shop at the university there in San Antonio and opened up a freestanding location just off campus. That way they can say, for those of you who do want to come and eat Chick-fil-A, here's where our location is. And the idiots who demanded that they be banned would have nothing. This right here, I can tell you, is only going to work the same way. If you look here, it's the photo service Fracture that has announced they're pulling advertisement from the Ingraham angle. One, I've been a photographer most of my life. My parents were actually professional photographers in the studio and outside for weddings, birthdays, sporting events, sports teams for several years. So I learned at the feet of professionals. I love photography. I've ordered prints and other products off the internet from Shutterfly and several others. I've never heard of Fracture. So, one, I don't know how they're advertising on a show as big as Laura's. But second, I'm going to keep watching the Ingraham angle. And I'm going to watch for who is and is not advertising with her by choice. If someone just isn't, and it's not by choice, it's just that they aren't, that's fine. Whataburger advertises on Fox all the time. If I notice that Whataburger's ads are being targeted to, run right around 11 to 12:30 and then right around 4 to 5:30, so they're not running on Laura at later hours of the night, we're going to target people when they're hungry. That's fine. But anyone who specifically says, I will not allow my company's advertisement on Laura Ingraham's show, loses my money. I personally don't order a lot of photo products off the internet. I work primarily digital now. But there are times when I want a mouse pad or a coffee mug or a t-shirt or something, and I order. But I tend to go to local businesses so that I can really see what's going to come out as the product so that I can make sure it's something I want to pay for. And all but one of them are large companies that also do photo work. I'm not going to call them out by name, but if they decide to jump on this bandwagon, I will. And I know what some people are thinking, and they're going to say, you're just one person. Well, yes, I realize I am. And they're going to say that you're just going to end up not having anywhere to shop. And you know what? I know that I'll be able to go to Chick-fil-A. I know that I'll be able to go to HEB here in Texas. Or I know I'll be able to go to my local family-run grocery store who advertises in the local paper only and sends out flyers. So I'll still be able to buy groceries. And you know what? If I can't go buy stupid t-shirts, I can at least get what I need from one of millions of places, online or off. So, honestly, try me. I'll still watch Laura. I'll still watch Tucker. I'll still watch Hannity, Mark Levin. I'll still listen to David Webb. But I will turn everything off when they're not on. And I will read books, as I'm already doing a lot more now. And I will listen to classical music or country music, at least as long as it's someone who is not, like Paisley, Underwood, McGraw, and Hill, on the gun control wagon. And I know that a lot of people think like me. A lot of people are going to say, I don't like being told you are required to stop patronizing these businesses because we don't like them. It's the old liberal mantra. Well, if you don't like this, just don't do it. I like it. I'm going to do it. You don't do it. But if I don't like it, you can't do it. And it's going to backfire horribly. And yeah, it'll work in some states. You know, we may see Fracture start getting a lot of business from California or New York or Washington and Oregon. But they're not going to get the same amount of business from somewhere like Texas or Alabama or Georgia. And unfortunately, it's going to end up causing a rift in the country. And we're going to see the country move further and further away from the melting pot we were originally planned to be, to once again being just pockets of different societal models. And I don't like that. Okay, there's beauty and there is tourism and there is a lot of fun to be had in every state. I mean, like I said when I started, I grew up as a photographer, learning at the feet of professionals. I love to travel with my camera. I'm working on a rig that will enable me to be a better photographer. But I won't go to California where I know I can get amazing shots of the fog rolling in on the San Francisco Bay and as it covers Alcatraz. I know I can get amazing shots of the ocean from the Los Angeles beaches. Or I can go to San Diego and get amazing shots from the Navy Yards. I won't go to New York where I could get great shots off the top of the Empire State Building or pictures as I ride a ferry out to the Statue of Liberty. I just won't go. And it's sad. I've been to those states. I've seen those views, and I'd love to see them again. But I'm not going to spend my money where I'm basically told I'm evil for not obeying the liberals. And that's going to be a slow process to teach them a lesson. I understand. It's going to take time for the movement of, oh, really? I'm ordered to no longer do business with these people? Sorry, no. I'm going to go the opposite way. We see it with Chick-fil-A. We're going to see it more and more with situations like this. And honestly, I'm really curious what HuffPo is going to spread as their next lie when their orders to the country to not watch Ingram backfire. I'm expecting a lot of insults, personally. But I've talked about this long enough. Let me know what you think. As always, remember to keep it civil. We don't learn from argument. We learn from debate. Please also like and share this video, and remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you're among the first to know of all new content as it is posted. Till next time, everyone have a wonderful day.